Hello everyone, this is Hot.D here, and today we are going to be predicting RWBY Volume 6, Episode 5. Now, Episode 4 just came out a while ago, and it was basically the aftermath, and if you want to go watch my review, I'll have it in the description. If you want to go watch my Chapter 4 review, it'll be right there. So I will, in fact, be spoiling Episode 4 as well, to predict what could happen next in this next chapter of RWBY for next week. And so, yeah, if you haven't seen chapter 4 yet, please go do so before watching it. And, yeah, go watch it right now. Seriously. Okay, that was your spoiler warning. So, let's get into the nitty-gritty here of what is likely or possibly going to happen in Chapter 5. So, honestly, I think we're probably going to start back with Team RWBY because, they went to this little town section area. They'll probably still be coping with what happened in Chapter 3. They'll probably have a little bit more of a conversation, and maybe we might get the tease of what's going to be happening. And we might get another flashback or something like Quill might tell a story or something like that to cope with everyone. Because honestly, everyone is probably going to be depressed of what just went down. And so a story might happen. And maybe RWBY might ask, okay, what happened to Summer Rose? We might get... It would be kind of nice to get a tease for a Team Stark backstory. Maybe it might go to the point where Quill comes in and asks tells her what happened to her mother and specifically what went down. Maybe we might get that, and if we do get it, it will probably just be a cutaway, and then we probably won't get anything of that, and we might just head to Cinder. We might get to see her a bit, see what she's been up to, because it's been since Chapter 2, since the last time we see her. So we're probably more than likely going to get more Cinder for this time around. She will probably be still going around the town and everything else like that, trying to find more information for Team RWBY, or just waiting for Miss Malachite to find the information. But we know as the audience that she already knows where they are possibly going because of Hazel, and maybe we might get Hazel coming in and getting the information and stuff like that. Well, technically, Hazel already knows about the information, so maybe we might get something with Neo possibly being revealed, a world tease. Literally anything could happen here. It's really hard to kind of predict what's going to happen next, because in Volume 5, it was a little bit easier to do so because, we have a clear destination of what's going to happen. But now it's just man, anything could happen. So it's just a little clear, just one-of-the-mill predictions. But yeah, maybe we might get a Neo tease and stuff like that, get a little bit more. We're definitely going to see Cinder just going roaming around the streets, and maybe something is going to happen, kind of like what happened in the opening where she gets shot at and dodges the bullet, and maybe we might get a little action scene. This person is cloaked and everything else that is shooting her, doing a whole lot of moves and stuff like that. We might just get a little chase sequence, and then we might get led to back to Miss Malachite stuff, and everything is empty, and it was all a little setup thing going on, and we might just get Neo reveal during Chapter 5. We might just get that, and then we'll get ready to go into a fight of Cinder versus Neo, and they might cut it. I think they might, or they just might do the fight as well. And if they do the fight, okay, let's talk about this. If they do, in fact, do the fight and keep staying with it for Chapter 5, we'll probably, for the outcome is likely gonna be Neo dying, to be honest. The outcome is probably gonna be that, just Neo, base. Because honestly, I don't see Cinder dying in this scenario. Or Neo might just run away, and we might get another fight between them later on, or it's just kind of like a first phase fight going on with stuff like that, and Neo might run away. Because it would be kind of disappointing only to have Neo be here to die, So it really makes me believe that she'll just be here doing a quick little run check, see kind of moves Cinder has and everything else like that, see what's been going on, trying to get a feel for her, and then maybe in the next phase, that's probably when Neo might meet her demise. Because I do think this fight is probably going to be a two-parter. we might get like the first one with Neo's reveal and everything else going on like that. We get the fight between in the bar where Miss Malachi was, because Neo led Cinder to be over there to get attacked, and all that stuff happens. And then after the first phase, we might get to see Miss Malachi and giving the information to Cinder or possibly something else, and telling her like to F off or something like that. But Cinder might kill Miss Malachi or do something to be like, hey, you setting me up, and everything. And then after that whole sequence of events, we might go back to T-Movie, do a little bit more of that backstory I was telling you, right? A little bit more of the conversation between Team Stark. We get to see it. We get to see a whole lot of visuals of Team Stark's, like, what they were doing in school, what kind of missions did they go on, And then once we get right to the really good stuff of the episode, that's where it's going to end. Okay, we'll probably see a little bit of the backstory, and then it was clear. I could be completely wrong on where this is going to go. But honestly, I really don't know what else they could talk about in, like, in town where they are, They could go in the tunnels too, but I highly doubt they would go in that route, or they're going to leave and do something else. Because the only real next big thing I can see is probably doing another backstory with Stark, because everyone has been asking for it. So it would be kind of nice to get it right now, but maybe or maybe not. We might get it. I definitely do see the Cinder stuff happening with, like, being in the first phase with Cinder versus Neo, and then we might get a second phase later on to be, like, where the final confrontation comes into place. But we'll see what happens. So, really, it's just a matter of fact that we might get a Stark backstory, because I really am hoping that we might get it. And we'll definitely get Cinder next week. Like, and that's a definite. We're definitely going to get Cinder. I just see that coming. That we're probably good, because it's been a while, so we'll probably go back to Cinder at some point during the episode, and that'll probably be the time where they might reveal Neo being alive and well after the fall of Beacon, and they might do the first phase of that fight, or they might this might just be the final confrontation and just end Neo off right here and there. Which would kind of suck. I really don't, because how the fans really like Neo, even though I don't that much. I don't like Neo. I just want her to be a better character this time around. So it's like, I really do hope that she just doesn't do the first phase of the fight and just dies. I kind of want them to spread it out, make Neo a better character. Maybe we might actually get a voice reveal. That would be kind of cool to see, like, hey, Neo actually talks in this show, but it's more of, like, a menacing tone and stuff like that, only used for taunting. And she's kind of, like, not used to the voice at all. But maybe we might get that. But yeah, that's pretty much how I see episode 5 going out. What do you all think episode 5 is going to be? Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for future these. I'll see you next time. Bye.